That's the road ahead, and if you look, it doesn't actually look like the road goes anywhere. Other than there, it's like a massive Tandor family that owns the building.
And historically lived here.
So we're going up into the tower.
We're Marianne and Chris, and we've been travelling full-time since 2018.
We're currently spending a few weeks in the country of Georgia.
A country with fantastic mountain views, crazy roads, and even crazier driving.
You can't see! What is that?
And let's not forget unusual architecture, delicious food, and cows on the road.
We had a good night's sleep here. It was very quiet. We've decided that we're going to head down the hill. It's about 7 AM. The lady in the restaurant last night said that all of the tour little minibuses and 4x4s for the hikers come up at about, they get here about 9. So I think if we leave now, we should get past that really dangerous part of the road before we come to lots of oncoming traffic. Plus, if it rains, this road's going to be an absolute nightmare, because at the moment this is hard mud because it hasn't rained for a while. But I think we would get stuck, and the forecast does say it's going to rain today. Oh, Trudy, you're looking a bit dirty, girl. I think we're going to leave, aren't we?
Let's get ready to rumble.
We're not going to film all of it because obviously we filmed it all on the way up. But if there's any interesting parts, we'll be sure to tell you.
Oh my God. Good morning, Marianne. Welcome to
Northern Georgia.
Sorry, Trudy. Anyone would think I hate you, but I do love you. Oh. Oh.
No stopping in water and mud. What I want to know is, there's 2 big rubbish bins here, which is great because we can throw our rubbish, but how the hell do the bin men get up here? That's what I want to know.
They have 4x4 bin trucks.
I know it's bad, but can you imagine what it would have been like if it rained last night? This village that we've just left is actually one of the highest, if not the highest, permanently occupied settlement in the continent of Europe. We're 2,100 meters high. The people in the village are cut off for months and months of the year, and it would be very, very bleak up here in the winter. If you look at the road conditions now, and we're in the height of summer, you can imagine what it's like in winter. And nighttime yesterday, it got down to 7 degrees. It felt like we had aircon on blasting all night. We were debating staying later to look around the village a bit more, even though it's very small. Just go for a bit of a walk and just enjoy the nature a bit. But we did decide to leave. One, because all of the vehicles, the roads get very busy, and they are pretty scary in places. But 2, we were more concerned that the weather forecast does show that it's going to rain, and although it looks pretty blue sky in the distance at the moment, the thought of trying to do these roads when they're all wet.
I think the weather can change really quickly when you're high up, can't it?
Yeah, but that's part of the adventure, isn't it? Having the mud roads and everything, I think. But
Trudy's disagreeing with you.
Trudy's not happy. Oh, bless her. She's doing a good job.
She's amazing.
And you're an amazing driver, can I just say? My wife is amazing.
I'm just grateful to Stuart for helping me learn how to drive with a 2-wheel drive on muddy roads.
Yeah, the 4x4 class.
And the 4x4 team from Podnett Market Drayton area. And we also think that in the future this will be completely tarmacked and have a concrete path, because this is a place to visit. Loads and loads of people come up here, which is beautiful and a shame all at once. And it's lovely that we visited it now before it becomes a thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's already pretty busy with hikers. So these are the roads you don't really want to meet people coming around these corners, do you? That's the road ahead, and if you look, it doesn't actually look like the road goes anywhere. Just look at some of this road. That's what you're dealing with. Some of it's collapsed there. We're going there, and that's where we've come from. Look at that road there. That's crazy. Early morning traffic jam. Just had to share this bit of road with you. We've made it across both ways now. But look how narrow this road is. From there to there. That is nuts. I don't know how you're supposed to not go off the edge. It's so tight. Okay. We're back to normal roads now, so all is good, and we're so pleased that we've made it through all the dodgy roads. We've only seen one car just, so it was a good call to get up early. We made it, love, don't worry.
I don't like those ones.
No. Driving down, it's nice to see it's not just cows on the road. There are beautiful wild horses here. Look at that, there's a whole family. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, they look a bit nervous. They're very nervous.
They are wild.
So we made it back down the mountain in one piece. We've got the solar charging on Trudy. I think we made a good call. It looks like it might rain today. Recommendation of the couple that we met yesterday. They said there's a lovely little bread shop here which sells local Georgian bread. So we thought we would go and grab one for lunch. Nope, mind the cow. So here you go. This is the little bread shop. Ah, oh, Gamajoba. Look at that. That's a traditional oven there. It's like a massive tandoor, and he's got the mixer going on in the back
With the dough.
Oh, it's good. Put the lid on.
Nice.
We have two. Okay. Got to wait 15 minutes for the bread to cook, so we'll pop back in 10 minutes time.
It's going to be fresh.
Well, it's gonna be. You can't get fresher than that. I'm not complaining at that at all. Okay, we're heading back to the bread shop. The heavens literally are about to open because it's suddenly gone really windy. Look at the queue. You can actually smell the bread wafting down the road, and pretty hungry now. Wow. Look at the size of those. Oh, they're so hot.
Although my hands are on fire.
I'm sure they are.
Oh.
Okay, the heavens are open, the roof is open. Let's jump in the van.
Aren't you pleased? I bought a camembert.
Do you want pickle as well?
We have pickle.
Oh yeah. Okay, bread. Check. Camembert. Check. Look at that.
Is that everything you've ever wanted?
If you come here, join the queue, get the bread. It is so worth it. So before we leave Mestia, we couldn't leave without going to see one of the traditional houses, and they've got a couple of museums in the town, so you can go and have a look, which is exactly where we're going now. We're walking around, they got hiking trail maps and signs up here. 5-hour hikes, 3-hour hikes, 8-hour hikes, and ours is about 20 minutes of. There's a couple of cows coming down the road. Morning guys. There you go, that's where we're heading. Rathiani House Museum Tower. And sort of like should be here. Oh, it's this one here. Yeah, look at that. Is it? Yeah, it must be. Hello. Good morning, Gamajoba. Gamajoba. Wow, look at this. And it's actually this gentleman's family that owns the building.
And
So
historically lived here.
So we're going up into the tower.
Watch your head, baby.
Okay, no problem. I'm coming up. Whoa, look how low this door is.
Oh, the door is 11th century.
Wow, really? Original.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and then security.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms.
You've seen the size of it? It's a very small, narrowing to get up.
Bravo! Bravo! Sportsman! Sportsman!
Ah, woo! So this would have been the children's bedroom.
Wow!
It's,
Look at this. That's how small it is. And you've got the little windows outside there, look.
it's my family.
It's your family.
Tower and Venice one house, my family Ratian. The 10th century.
10th century, your family.
Grandfather, it's my brother, sister. Tower and Venice one house, it's my.
Wow, your ancestors from before,
Yes,
and the
yes.
children would live here, and the adults, the mothers and the
Upstairs.
fathers, would be
Ah,
upstairs. The staircases are actually getting smaller and smaller as you go.
They are. It's a very small room. You can't imagine living in here, can you?
I actually feel like I'm a child in a treehouse.
For a 6'3" man, it's a little bit tight.
And it's getting smaller.
Oh, really?
The holes here, they would actually make floors and beds so people could sleep. Ah, okay, so the fire would be at the bottom and the smoke and the heat would come up, and that's why you have all the smoke on the
Yeah,
walls.
on the walls.
This is where the snipers and the people that were watching would have been. How exciting.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, head. Watch your head when you come up.
Step.
And he'll give you a hand. Wonderful.
Find your head.
And grab your head.
Sit down.
Climb up.
Yeah, just
And,
take a seat. This is incredible. This room is actually right at the top of the tower, and this is where the men would have protected.
It's оттуда. Ганяли.
Ah, okay.
С этой стороны.
So they would have shot arrows and guns to protect, and it goes all the way around.
You can look down at the people below there. We're at the top of the tower. Wow. Look at this. This is a view over the town of Mestia. We've been parked up just in the centre of town there, and we've walked up here this morning. Aerial views all the way around, but it is a defensive tower. You are supposed to have aerial views all the way around. And you can see lots of the other towers here, which would have all been the same sort of design. This is the magnificent tower and building that the ancestors of this family would have lived in here. So imagine this room with 30 or 40 Vikings sat around a table all with big glasses of ale and eating and enjoying.
Singing, enjoying.
Dancing and
Singing. Okay, now we're going to go down. There's a museum downstairs. Look at this.
Door is open and
Oh, now look. It's old. Arbalet. Very old, but here it's not a bit of.
Okay, hold on. So we've cocked the old crossbow.
it's-
Marianne's going to
Yes.
pull the.
I'm gonna
There's no
pull
arrow
that.
on it, but pull it anyway. Yeah! So this chair would have been for the head of the family. Only the head of the family would have been here, and he would have sat here and delegated work to the rest of the family.
So this would have been used to hang your coat up. How
Wow.
crazy. Everything out of the animal would have been used. There is no waste at all in history, unlike today. This would have been the crib for the babies here. And the animals would have been able to trough and they
They
would have
were
been
eating
here.
for this place.
All of the family groups
Living,
would have
yeah.
slept up here,
sleeping.
and the heat from the animals would have kept them warm in the winter.
Wow.
How fascinating!
fire,
Yeah.
cooking bread and khachapuri.
So they cook on the slate, the
Cheese
khachapuri.
pies,
Yes.
bread.
Oh, that's why it's all smoky.
It's fire. It's
Ah,
fire.
Ah.
It's
drinking
conservation
vodka.
smoke.
Oh yeah, vodka out of the horn.
Strong water.
Ah,
Ah, so, and then the stews, the meat stews and the vegetable stews
big cauldron.
would have been cooked in the cauldron.
It's Georgian nose one. It's one altar. It's
Oh, it's an altar,
Oh,
religious
it's,
altar.
For praying.
one. Georgian nose
It's-
one. News
it's only
it's
one.
one. It's
Within this region.
Oh, it's to cover it up, the altar. Oh, look at that.
it's drink wine.
Oh,
Wine.
Yeah.
Go Margus, go
Yeah.
Margus, not to drink.
Govalges.
Ty postawisz na
Cheers,
doping.
cheers.
Cheers. Oh, how,
Govalges.
is that in Georgian? Govalges?
Kaumarjos.
So that's amazing. So we've just learnt that during the summer months, the families would live in the tower, but in the winter, they would come down to this room here. There'd be up to 30 people, and the temperature outside could get up to minus 30 degrees C, which is why they keep warm down here with the animals. So at the end of the tour, these gentlemen have very kindly given me a glass of Georgian wine. That's nice. I'm liking Georgia. They give you wine. That's always good. Garmajos. Cheers.
To friendship between United Kingdom and Little Georgia.
Oh, thank you so much,
I love
Madloba. Well, that was an absolutely fabulous experience. Gia is an absolute gentleman and was very concerned about me going up and down the ladders, carried my bag, was an absolutely charming guy. And look at this tower. His family for generations and generations lived here. It's a fascinating life. I was saying to the guys actually that I was lucky enough to spend some summer holidays on a farm, and going up and down all the ladders reminded me of that childhood moment. It was really lovely. Perfect experience. If you come to Mestia, you should definitely come and say hello to Gia. Walking down the road, I've just been told that just 30 kilometers just the other side of that mountain there, just literally 30 kilometers from this very point, is the Russian border. Anyone who's just joining us, you know that we tried to drive around the world and Russia should be our next destination, and due to the borders being closed to foreign vehicles, we're unable to go at this moment. But 30 kilometers, so near yet so far.
So this is their family hotel, just here by the river. Look at this. This is lovely, right on the edge of town. And if you're looking for a very traditional Georgian experience, this is lovely. So this hotel, they're going to build a restaurant and bar here next year. And this area, they let camper vans come down here. So if you want to camp or bring your camper van. So they've got a little fishing pool here with a lot of fish. Look at this, next to the river. Oh, it's very beautiful. This is a lovely little place. Look, they got this little seating area next to the river. Look at this river, is that not just amazing?
Have we got news for you with a camping car or coming to Mestia and need somewhere to stay?
You can park there, they'll let you park there. Camper vans, motorhomes, they're welcome. Tents,
Yeah.
and it's a perfect spot by the river. How pleased are we that we did that this morning?
Absolutely, because we've obviously been staying in the hotel, in front of a hotel, which isn't ideal because we don't have any facilities, and it's only because we're so used to living off grid. But here, you
Yep.
can use all the facilities,
And be walking distance to town.
walking distance to town. And you might get to meet Gia, who's so lovely.
That was absolutely wonderful. And they give you wine. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please consider clicking the subscribe button below to come on this amazing adventure with us. And we will see you next time.